All right, so this is me on one of my bad days. So I have not been doing well at all. I just got my energy up to go get food, but instead I said, why don't I vlog? So I might be vlogging instead of getting myself food. But I really crashed this last weekend, and I think I just pushed myself way too hard because I wasn't getting any time off because I just have so much to catch up on, and the weekends are basically doing school because the week is doing meetings and doing upcycle work. And so I just wasn't getting a single day where I was not doing any work. And as soon as I am doing some work, it really just takes my energy. So my mom has had kidney stone pain for the last week. She finally passed a stone this morning, but she also hasn't been feeling well. So then I was trying to help out, and I was also needing to feed myself. And my mom is really my caregiver. She feeds me. If she wasn't here, I would be eating snacky food. And so for the past week, I really have been. So I was trying to help her, and then I think Sunday night or Monday morning around 5 a.m. I woke up insanely nauseous. And usually if I'm awake, maybe starting at 2 a.m., I do get very nauseous. I don't know if it's the time when my body is digesting food, but whatever the reason, I woke up, and usually I don't wake up during the middle of the night. Usually it's more later in the morning. Woke up at 5 a.m. and just for an hour almost threw up. So if I hadn't had gum in my room and I used gum to just keep it down, I definitely would have thrown up. And I'm nauseous 24/7, but to the point of throwing up is a whole other. Usually I'm not that nauseous. Just talking about nausea is making me really nauseous. So for that hour, I was just trying not to throw up. And then Monday night or Tuesday morning, I couldn't fall asleep that following night until 3 a.m. Last night it was 3:20. So your girl has really bad insomnia again. And then also Monday, I was just on the couch. Yesterday, Tuesday, I was on the couch. Today, Wednesday, I've been on the couch. Monday, I missed an upcycle design team meeting. This is the first one, I believe, that I've ever missed. And that's when you know that it's really bad, because that is the last thing that goes is upcycle stuff, and I just couldn't do it. And then yesterday, I didn't have any meetings, but I was supposed to talk to my dad last night. We have a Tuesday night recurring time to chat on Zoom, and I couldn't do that. Sorry, I'm getting a really bad hot flash. And today I had to go to my weekly Lead 300 team meeting for one of my classes, and I've just been on the couch since then. That was 3 hours ago, and I couldn't get off the couch after that. I'm just now getting up. I was gonna go get food, and I'm not trying to be able to get food now because I'm doing this. So it's been really bad, and I'm really hot now. My mental health has just gone down the pooper. Really has. I think that going from being so low functioning this entire year and then getting down to the lowest functioning where I'm not really able to do school, I'm definitely behind in some of my classes, I'm not really able to do upcycle stuff, I'm just laying on the couch, that's when I'm at my lowest, because my worth is so connected to my output and my productivity and my work and my passion projects, and that's something I'm working on. But I've gotten to the point where I'm just numbing again. And I used to numb a lot when I had Lyme disease at the very beginning. It's just a coping mechanism. It's very efficient, but it causes a lot of damage. So, you know, you numb stuff so you're not constantly in pain or discomfort or feeling all the really bad symptoms that you have, but then you're not in tune with your body. I stay up until, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. watching entertainment or scrolling on Instagram. I'm not doing healthy habits. Once you're not in tune with your body, it's very hard to go back. And I think I'm numbing, and I'm also really burned out. And that was kind of what happened when I had Lyme disease at first 10 years ago. Was I, had school, I was in high school at the time, and I had my nonprofit. And so whenever I had energy, I was constantly trying to get schoolwork done or trying to get Autumn Leaf Fundraisers, my nonprofit work done. And so I was resting in order to get stuff done. I wasn't just resting to heal. And that is completely different. When you're resting to heal, you really let yourself go. You fall into the rest. You try to heal. And when you're resting to get work done, you are constantly stressed. You're constantly thinking of all the things that you're missing and not doing. And it's just a very different mindset. And it's just so hard because I feel like I just feel so stressed that I'm not getting any work done and there's no end in sight, and I'm, less than halfway through the semester, and so I need to keep pushing to get school done, and momentum is so important in any startup. And so with Upcycle, like, I don't want momentum to end, and I have a whole team who is depending on me. And it's just, really depressing, and I feel like I am on the edge of depression, and I feel like I'm constantly on the edge of just crying. I mean, I'm really not usually emotional on my channel, and I've been so emotional recently, and it's really hard. And when you're so anxious and stressed and overwhelmed and burned out and not feeling good, you're feeling sick all the time, and it's a spiral that's really hard to get control of again. And so I want to be honest on this channel, because usually I'm super disciplined and I'm getting so much done even with my limitations, and I want to show the opposite side of it, right? Like, sometimes I'm not okay, and sometimes I'm not disciplined, and I'm not doing good habits, and it's really hard for me, because I think a lot of the value I put in myself is so many of those things, is because I'm resilient, is because I'm self-disciplined. And right now I don't identify with any of those things, and so you almost feel like you're losing yourself and don't know who you are. And with the numbing, it's almost like a dissociative state where you're not really in your body or your mind. And it's just so tough, because like, there's nothing anyone can do, right? Like, I have a cardiologist appointment scheduled in a couple of weeks, and I can't be seen any sooner, and my doctor said she can't treat me anymore until I get that appointment done. And so there's literally nothing to do except just try to survive and try to live through it and try to get work done when I can. But then it's just constantly, like, it's not like I'm on vacation or feel like I can take all this time off, because I'm so behind. And so it's just very stressful, and the bottom line is I'm just not really okay, but I'm trying to get to being okay. I'm sweating so much right now. That's the other thing, like, just talking takes so much energy from my body that I just profusely start sweating. Like, it's part of your autonomic nervous system. That's a whole thing. My body, there's just a lot going on right now. So I just wanted to show you what a bad day looks like, because I usually only vlog on the good days, and that is not life. And I want to show the behind the scenes, and I want to show the truth of what I'm going through, and maybe other people have felt similar or can understand more what I'm going through. So thank you for listening. I know it's not easy to see someone on their worst days, and that's usually why I don't vlog, because I want to be that energetic person who's bringing passion and energy and love, but that's not me all the time. And so I want to show more of when I'm not having a good time because that's just life. That's honesty and transparency. So I love you all. I'm sending love your way, and I'm just over here trying to survive. Talk soon. Bye.